We're expected to hear from Mayor Olivia Chow this morning about congestion in our city as the Infrastructure and Environment Committee discussed Toronto's traffic management plan.
The evergreen story. CB24's Courtney Heels is live inside City Hall with more on this. Court, good morning.
There's quite a bit that we'll be watching for in this committee meeting taking place at 9:30 this morning. You guys mentioned congestion, though, and of course, this is top of mind for so many people in the city and those who commute into the city. It can be very frustrating out on the roads, and there is going to be an update on the strategy, different ways the city is looking to really get the city moving. Also looking at some of the data when it comes to how busy it is downtown. This is according to Transportation Services. They say the city's seen about a 26% increase in vehicle registration since 2014, and Toronto is considered the busiest in all of North America in terms of construction because of all of the private development we see and also the infrastructure repairs. The data is showing that this is the most exacerbating factor toward congestion. So a key factor here when it comes to why it is so busy downtown and why it can feel so slow. So the committee looking at a strategy of 5 different measures for this year, including using technology to move people quickly, get transit moving a little bit more efficiently, traffic management at intersections, and of course during major events. We already see that, right, with some officers going to those main intersections, ensuring traffic is moving well. So we'll watch for that update later on. We also know they'll be talking about off-leash dog areas in the city. According to city staff, they say there's about 600,000 dogs in Toronto and 81 off-leash dog areas. This is basically an update on their strategy, what they'll use when they continue to plan for those areas. They're also looking at the basement flooding program. So this is a program the city has looked at, especially over the last couple of years, to identify areas at risk and how they can make the necessary repairs to ensure there isn't any flooding. And according to the new data, they say that there are 167 construction projects that have reduced flooding so far for about 31,000 properties. That's good news. Of course, the goal there is to continue that work. So they'll be looking at the overall cost and what it would take to implement that. As I say, busy, quite a few things on the agenda. I just think congestion is really going to be top of mind, given that, you know, anywhere you go in the city, people talk about how frustrating it can be with all of the construction and how slow things are. We know the mayor will be addressing this morning. She's speaking at 9 o'clock ahead of the committee meeting, so we'll be speaking with her at that time.